laid up with a op for a week. Won't have a tea. Rose pedal my feet, my status elite. They talk about you rich or poor.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Alongside Doris Burke. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's Mikhailuk in at the one. Sexton for three. Clowney pulls it in. Pass down for the Nets. They won that game against the Raptors in Toronto. Johnson finds Simmons. Diving in. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Count that bucket. Kessler's got the opening bucket of the night here for Utah.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Detroit Pistons.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
And he makes both free throws. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Johnson. Claxton a screen on Sexton. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
From deep, Collins traps in the tray.
Collins, such a confident shooter, and this guy on the catch, he's ready to rock.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Johnson with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Pass to Markkanen. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Let's take a look here at John Collins. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's around 18 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Here's Simmons. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Collins, a screen on Simmons. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. Nets trailed by 4. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hits it from three-point range.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
Kessler, a screen on Johnson. Was shot by Sexton, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Simmons, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Shake Milton.
Long range from the inbound. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Claxton. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Mikhailuk. It's sent back down by Simmons. Pass to Clowney. Now Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Sexton. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Outside Collins. Sexton with the screen for Collins. Another miss by Utah. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Raptors. Johnson, the pass to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Clowney. And he banks in the layup.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. His team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Over Milton. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Here's Clowney. Johnson outside. And the 3-ball is good. Johnson's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Pass to Markkanen. Collins kicks to Sexton. Clarkson for three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
And Clowney can't get it to go. Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
First one falls for him. You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Jazz trail by 3. Clarkson looking for an opening. Three-pointer. The rebound by Sharp. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Stolen by Collins. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. Fifth best, the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Nobody's really watching.
Taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. He's one of the standouts over the last month. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. Defender's been trying to get physical with him. But time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it. Wilson left side. Johnson finds Milton. Sharp with a screen on Collins. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clarkson with the ball. A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Here's Wilson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible.
First free throw is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Otter's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Utah trailing here. Pass to Eubanks. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Sensabaugh. It's stolen by Milton. Johnson left side. Now Milton. Wilson with it. Sharp with a screen on Clarkson. And he's good on the three ball. Wilson's got 5 minutes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Bounce pass for Milton. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way over Martin. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Nets leading by 3. Outside, Martin. Wilson the pass to Milton. They set the pick. Off target with his 3. Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Collier. This one for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Milton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Collier, the Jazz with another miss. Burnett shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Pass to Johnson. Goes up on the wing. Utah with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Potter the pass to Clarkson. Here's Eubanks. He hits it from 9.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Johnson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end. You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is, he's proven to be much more than that.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Wilson. 17 points for him last game against Toronto. Takes the 3. He doesn't hit that one. It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the Nets. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Ben Simmons. Shake Milton is out there with Martin. And it's Wilson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. A shot by Milton, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Markkanen. Collins finds Sexton. Over Wilson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Collins. No good that time. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Milton with it. 12 points his last outing. Now Wilson. They need this one. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint, here's Clarkson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Time to make some noise, Nets fans. As here they come back on the floor. Your Brooklyn Nets. Hey. This man. Now on the court. It's your squad. Get loud and let me hear you. Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, man. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Martin. Here's Clowney. 17 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Pass to Wilson. Claxton with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
And that one falls for Collins. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those 2 players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
Johnson with a screen on Collins. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Jazz leading by 4. Clarkson finds Sexton. Outside Collins. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sexton. Basket good. Sexton's got 8 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Claxton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Your Brooklyn Nets.
Kyler's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And here we can check out the story for Lauri Markkanen.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out with the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games. But guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
Baseline jumper, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Sexton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit. Shot from 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Nick Claxton.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
And he makes the first. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Simmons passes to Wilson. Screen by Simmons. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Wilson.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Markkanen from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end, he comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Screen by Claxton. A shot by Wilson, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Outside, Sexton. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Pass to Clowney. Now here's Wilson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Collins. Kessler with it. Claxton covering. Kessler, no good. Nets trailed by 8. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Collins. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Wilson. And a switcher also for Utah. Juzang's checked in. Outside, Simmons. Claxton sets the screen for Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
passes to Juzang. 4 on the clock. Sexton for 3. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Collins.
Well, tremendous scorers want to attack the offensive window because it's easy opportunities typically.
Pass to Clowney. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Clowney's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Mikhailuk can't get it to go. Nets trailed by 7. Johnson dishes to Simmons. Jacks up a 3. A shot by Johnson, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Collins. Here's Juzang. Hands it from downtown. Juzang's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
Well, the awareness of John Collins to understand my teammate's open, let me find him.
Here's Clowney. 5 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clowney's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Juzang can't hit.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Claxton sets the screen for Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Here's Clowney. Defended by Sexton. They grab their own miss. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Johnson. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
With the fadeaway, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Sharp, the pass to Johnson. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Johnson for 3. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Juzang can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And he knocks down the first one. All free throws good for Milton. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Pass to Juzang. Here's Collier. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collier's got his second bucket tonight.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Johnson, a wide-open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down. Boy, you got to love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
And the shot goes in.
You can see when Cameron Johnson gets his rhythm, he is so effective on the offensive end.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And the Nets making a change here. Bonnie's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Clarkson's checked in.
At the line, Cameron Johnson.
That's good from Johnson. 34 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Collier. Clarkson for three. And the Jazz, another three.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Milton kicks to Mark. Here's Clowney. Lets it go with the three. Good on the triple. Clowney's got 11 points. And so it's Utah, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Just thinking about the shot. Someone left the window open. Fans, let's hear it for our contestant. Well done.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Utah Jazz.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
You take a look at Utah, I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good, Ernie.
Look at Kenny over here reading like a third grader. Hard to disagree, but this team is bunk.
Bunk.
Bunk?
I said it, bunk.
Bunk? Hey, define bunk.
It's a dunk, but a bad dunk. Bunk.
Ooh.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Cam Johnson has done in this game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So on the floor for Utah, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Mikhailuk in at the point.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
The first free throw is good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah, and after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix, and with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Johns, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. From past the arc, the shot by Sexton, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Johnson. That one drops for him. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. Utah leading by 4. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And that one drops for him.
Well, such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look at a pick-and-roll action.
The 11-footer. Simmons can't get it to go. Utah is shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Clowney. Johnson outside. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's now 19 points for Johnson. Now Kessler. Here's the 3. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Oh, Walker Kessler showing you his passing ability. Nicely done.
The 3 from Johnson. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 22.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
First one falls for him.
Obviously, we've seen Lauri Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Back to Simmons. Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Nice move. Again, the Nets for 2.
We know the interior is Ben Simmons' comfort zone. He can get his shots at this range.
Pass to Sexton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Johnson at the elbow. To the middle. Low block shot on the way. And the rejection by Collins. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Oh, you know how this goes. You get on the big screen if you shit with your mama game. Show us those moves. Oh, yeah. Keep it going. Let's go.
numbers for Simmons. He's averaging 6 points a game, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Johnson outside. Fires the three. Johnson can't hit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Markkanen finds Kessler. Over Claxton. The Jazz with another miss.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Jazz leading by 4. Mikhailuk passes to Kessler. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Mikhailuk. Markkanen in the corner. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
There's a lot to deal with when you're talking about Markkanen. This guy is skilled at 7 feet, can put it on the deck. This guy's just a very difficult guy to guard.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Markkanen.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Simmons.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Extremely fluid for his size. Simmons' ball handling elite.
Outside Collins. Picked him clean. Simmons finds Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Sexton for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Simmons, and it's all evened up. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Here we go. Brooklyn zone. Team fight. Get back on the court. Squad. Take a
He's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switcher also for Utah. Juzang's checked in. On defense, the Nets. Collins, a screen on Simmons. Sexton against Simmons. Juzang, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Johnson in the corner. There's the triple. The shot missing. Jazz leading by 3. Markkanen with it, outguarded by Simmons. It counts, and the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
But we know Markkanen can face up and make shots, but I love when he mixes it up on the interior. That's really good touch.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Utah Jazz.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Kessler against Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
Looking to hopefully get something to drop for him at the line, missing badly in this game so far.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
That free throw missing.
Well, free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them, and today that concern has been front and center.
Second free throw, no good. DB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Martin kicks to Milton. All sorts of time, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Milton's got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Driving the lane, offensive rebound. There's the pick.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Johnson. Utah also making some changes. Clarkson, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in for Colin Sexton.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Claxton against Collins. Driving inside. Martin with the block. Here's Simmons. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Brooklyn making some changes. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Simmons.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Jazz leading by 8. Pass to Juzang. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the Jazz making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Here's Wilson. Markkanen with the block.
That's just great work on the defensive end by Lauri Markkanen. You can see his length come into play.
Pass to Sensible. Back to Markkanen. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz. To the left side wing. The shot by Wilson, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And the free throw, no good. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Clarkson dishes to Markkanen. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball. Markkanen's got 12 points here in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Sensible. They set the pick. Latrey. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Clearly a foul.
The Nets have really struggled at the line in this one. Well under 50% so far.
And typically a strength of theirs. 79% on the season.
The Nets making a switch here. Bounty's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Potter's checked in. Clarkson outside. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 2 points, that one goes.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Clarkson outside. Here's Potter. Off target with the close range fadeaway. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Wilson out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Simmons. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Utah leading by 7. Down low. Kicks it out to Collins. Markkanen a screen on Johnson. Clarkson. It's on target from the high post. Clarkson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Jazz. Johnson, the pass to Wilson. Shoots over Markkanen. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And Simmons kicks to Wilson. Pass to Claxton. And here is Milton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Clarkson with the ball. Takes a 3. Wilson grabs the board. Back to Simmons. Nets passing it around. Milton the pass to Simmons. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Stolen by Wilson. Johnson outside. Pass to Claxton. Shoots over Clarkson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Now just a 1-point Jazz lead. Now here's Sexton. And there's the drive. Yes! And the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Colin Sexton showing you right there. He's got strength to play through contact and a whistle.
Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Wilson. Off target from three-point range.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And Collins gets double-teamed. Fires for three. Drains the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Jordan Clarkson has better passing skills than people think. That is on time and on target.
Sharp on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Sharp. That's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside, Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. It's good. Sexton's got 19 points. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
Pass to Sharp. Over Markkanen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, this guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Hilton the pass to Sharp. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Jazz leading by 11. Markkanen looking it over. Lets the three fly. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Simmons passes to Sharp. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Several teams changing it up here.
First team foul. Substitutions on the board.
They set the pick. Inside. Johnson, the pass to Milton. Clock is at 3. Drills the three-pointer. Martin's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Here's Clarkson, and he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Milton the pass to Johnson. Back to Milton. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Three-pointer, and the rebound goes to Martin. Milton the pass to Martin. Up and in on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Utah lead.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Kessler. Cloak loose. It's stolen by Johnson. On up the court. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line.
And that one falls for Martin. The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Sexton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Sexton's got 8 here in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Johnson kicks to Milton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Collins. Kessler setting the pick for Collins. Offline with his three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Clowney. And the Nets miss again.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Martin the pass to Simmons. On the wing, Milton. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Clarkson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Milton's got 19 points.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Markkanen inside the line. Brooklyn with the rebound. Martin the pass to Simmons. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Wow, Ben Simmons, the kind of bucket that you can build some confidence on.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switcher also for Utah. Mikhailuk's checked in for Clarkson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, now during that break, Will Hardy with some good words for his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Boy, Cam Johnson puts that defender in a compromised position. Really good job creating the contact.
Martin's checked in for Shake Milton. Ball's knocked loose. Johnson against Sexton. Pass to Clowney. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. Jazz leading by 3. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Collins. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
With confidence, step up in a big moment. We see you, John Collins.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. 1:36 left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Clowney. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
To the paint. Over to the wing. Here's Clowney. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He's perfect from the line this time. And for the Jazz, their shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. To the inside. From 8. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Ben Simmons in a pivotal moment delivers.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Let's hear it for you.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
His 3rd personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
2nd personal foul. Team second.
23 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Here's Clowney. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
The 3 from Johnson. Cans the 3. And Will Hardy is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
That's off as well, so he misses both. To win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris